So the main thing that stuck out to me was how thoughtfully put together everything has been. It feels like nothing was just thrown on a schedule for us, without intent. And that's been really the theme of the week, is doing everything with intent and being a little more mindful and present. And especially not being here, like going home, to be able to carry that with us, I think is going to be kind of profound, to be able to tap into this feeling, not just of like people telling you to be mindful or to have intent, but to be able to relate it to this environment that we've kind of been able to live in and get to know each other with, essentially strangers for me, most of the people here. That theme has been strongly introduced to us and has been really a nice thing to be able to tap into continually.
Awesome. Choke up on that thing for me, just so it's a little bit closer to your face. Talk to me more about that intent thing, because we've worked together on that a little bit before. So how did that actually come into play in this experience?
So in more obvious ways, the meditation, starting with that, using the plant medicine and just having an intent behind that stuff rather than just popping one in your mouth and I just want to be high. Like that's not been the goal of this at all. It's been to use it to try to create some change in ourselves, to try to discover ourselves a little more, and without being overbearingly like this hippy dippy type, lofty stuff that's going to be hard for people to grasp. That's not what this was. It was very down to earth. There was some strong change or strong feelings introduced, but everything felt very practical or pragmatic, I would say. And I appreciated that a lot, because I think if you get too weird too quick, you could turn some people off. And the balance, while we're also doing jiu-jitsu, I think it was met perfectly, is what I'd say.
Right on. Do you feel like anything will be different going home now after this experience?
So for one, my jits, I hope will be a little different. I hope to bring home some new tools. Like, we learned a lot getting to train at this frequency with a bunch of different people that not only have I never really met, like personality wise, but just their jiu-jitsu personality and the things that they bring to the table are very different than things I've experienced. So that's been a treat in general on the jiu-jitsu side. But then getting to spend, the jiu-jitsu is a small part of this, even though it's a big part of this, but we're doing a lot more than that. So throughout the day, we're having interactions together with people I really didn't know before. And for me, that's been pretty special, because, I can tell everyone kind of put their best foot forward for the most part to include everyone, make everyone feel like, hey, we really don't know each other besides this, but we're here for one common goal. And I think that everyone did a good job of just making sure everyone had a good time and everyone felt included and everyone got the most out of each experience without it'd be easy to kind of push people off to the side or stick with your little clique, but everyone did a good job being very welcoming.
Awesome. Yeah, cool, man. I think it's perfect. Any closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. I just had a great time. Definitely a really fun trip. A little sad that it's over. Getting back to normalcy is going to be kind of tough, but I'll try to carry some of the things I learned here. Especially, some of the experiences with the breath work, with the Temescal. That stuff for me was very mind-opening and it was challenging, and a lot of the stuff we did here felt like it was just such a new experience for me. And as I get older, I always find it interesting. You think like, I'm an adult now, I've done all this stuff already. And as you, not these things specifically, but as you become an adult and you reach new experiences that you've really never imagined you'd be involved in, it's really refreshing to know like there's so much stuff out there that you can keep rebirthing yourself in a way. And like there's always going to be new passion, not just like the monotony of life, basically. So that's what I would share.
Oh yeah.